morning, everyone. As you can probably tell already, I'm not very well. And I decided to film in the morning just because I've just woken up pretty much, and I can't go to sleep again. I can't go back to sleep. So I just heard the last parcels that I wanted to unbox in the video come because I waited like a good boy to open my stuff. It's like this is what's come like over the week. And yeah, I mean there's only one that's open from Amazon, and that was by accident pretty much. But yeah, I just thought, because I can't sleep, I might as well do the video now while my partner's still sleeping. I got a really nice comment from Daniel Sanford, and I really appreciate it. He basically just said some nice stuff about the channel and my videos, which I really appreciate, and then he said that the only gripe about the channel so far was that the audio in the videos is not very good. And so yeah, I'm gonna get a microphone maybe this week or next week, play around with it and see how it works, and hopefully the audio quality of the videos will be better. In the meantime, I'll just try and talk a bit louder, I suppose, but obviously now I'm ill, so it's not easy. I was only ill in January, so I don't know why I'm ill again. I usually only get ill once a year, and it's usually when my partner's ill. But yeah, that's life, I suppose. So if you've seen the title, maybe, which one would it be? I'm assuming it's this one. I'm gonna hide my address, hopefully. I should have probably scribbled over everything, but it's fine. Yeah, breaking the seal on a 22-year-old PlayStation 2 game. When we open it, we'll show you what the PlayStation 2 game is. So then I'll just put those there. But yeah, it's from, how do I get in here? It's from a franchise I really like. Usually quite a difficult set of games. I'm wearing a hat because my hair is an absolute mess because I'm not very well. Whether I will regret wearing a hat or not because of the light. The light might change because the sun is out this morning, which isn't usual, to be honest. I'm not sure how to get in this because they've taped around every edge, so I don't know where the opening would be. Oh, that kind of feels like an opening. So yeah, if the light changes, that's why. But yeah, this game is from a franchise that I really like. I'm not sure why they have sealed copies, multiple, on eBay for pretty cheap. This only cost me, I think, £17, £17.80 or something, with like postage, not with postage and packaging, but with postage and packaging on top. I'm just assuming this is the correct one, because I think there's one other eBay game, and I don't know what it is, because I don't remember. That is, okay, this is insane. That is really weird. One of my favourite ever artists, music artist, is James Blunt. It's weird, I know. It's probably not weird, I don't know. But yeah, I absolutely love James Blunt. This game is wrapped in newspaper. That's my favourite ever James Blunt album, that is. It's Back to Bedlam. That's really freaking weird that it would be wrapped in newspaper that has James Blunt on it. That's so strange. Blunt message from James. If I get #1, I'll change my name to Blunty McBluntface. So it's a recent one. It's because Back to Bedlam last year had a release on vinyl and stuff, like a re-release. And I got it, because of course I did. Yeah, I have multiple James Blunt albums, but on the vinyls, but this is the re-release for Back to Bedlam. It's very nice. The audio quality is fantastic. I've always loved this album, so I'm really happy to have it on vinyl. Just a random thing. We like vinyls in this household. Anyway, so yeah, okay, I've worked out what's happening here. I was confused because, trying not to spoil the game, but it looked then that like it was not sealed, it was like in a slip, but I think it's in a slip sealed because, you know, it's a sealed game, so you wouldn't want it to get fucked up, I guess. But yeah, I'll take it out of this little slip real quick. It's nice that they did that, to be honest, and the packaging was really nice. So the 22-year-old PS2 game, PlayStation 2 game that I'm gonna unseal for you right now, that has a proper seal, is Silent Line Armored Core, which I just think is really cool. There's the side, but yeah, you can see there. Can you see? I don't know. Yes, the real PlayStation 2 seal. For some reason, this game is just so inexpensive on eBay. I don't know why. I'm kind of like a little bit nervous about unsealing it now, but yeah. Yeah, this game's 22 years old. It came out in 2003. It's the 7th entry in the Armored Core franchise. I think in Japan it's known as Armored Core 3 Silent Line. I think it's like a game that came after Armored Core 3, because somebody online said you should play Armored Core 3 before you play this one. Something to do, I think, with if you play Armored Core 3 first, you can kind of add on this to your other save file, but I'm not honestly that sure. I just love Armored Core. I saw that this was in the franchise, obviously, because it has Armored Core on it, and I was looking for Armored Core games on the PS2, and this came up, and it was sealed, and they had multiple copies. So I don't know why, don't know how, but yeah, I might buy another one just to keep sealed, just as like a piece for the collection, not necessarily because I'm like, oh, it's gonna go up in future. I don't care about that. I just play games, and I like games. I like games to play. The only game I currently have, well, 2 games I have sealed at the moment, are A Short Hike, because I was gonna unseal it and play it, and somebody on Instagram, The Devil Plays Switch, said, "Don't you dare open it." So I haven't opened it. I can't not listen to the devil, can I? And then I have Lifeless Planet also on PC. It's bright. I have Lifeless Planet on PC, which is sealed, but that's purely because I can't get it out of the slipcover. It won't come off. I don't know why, but yeah. I hope the sun doesn't ruin the quality of the picture. I'm keeping to my word. We're unsealing a 22-year-old. She's had enough. A 22-year-old PS2 game by Eastwood, which feels a bit surreal. I'm not gonna lie. Take that off. Oh no, I have one other sealed game, I forgot. It's Zombie Zone on the PS2. This is the cleanest PS2 game I've ever seen in my life. There you go, it's completely unsealed now, obviously, you just see me take it off. First people to ever see this for 22 years maybe. A brand new copy of Silent Line Armored Core. Really, really pleased with this. Super happy. Oh, that frickin' manual's minty. And obviously the disc is, because it's brand new. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. Oh wow, the back. That's lovely. I'm glad I've unsealed it now. I wish this was in colour. But it's not, but it doesn't matter. I'm just really pleased to have it, and pleased that it exists. It does have some like slight scuffing on the side, but obviously that's just gonna be purely because you know, it's been banging around in the box for God knows how many years. Well, 22 years. That's the inside of the manual. It's not in colour or anything, but I'm really happy. I think because I have it, I'll put it back in the slip, the little slip that the man put it in. Assuming it was a man, could have been a woman. Back in you go. I might put it in a new one, just I don't know how long it's been in this one, obviously, and I have some brand new slips, so. But yeah, really pleased with this. If you want a copy on eBay, go have a look. It might not be your thing. Armored Core is, I don't know, kind of a niche franchise, I think. Not many people that I know personally have played it. So yeah, I'm just going to put that there to vibe in the corner, where my Red Bull is. I'll quickly get the open Amazon package out of the way. This one does not need much explaining whatsoever. It's UFC 5. Does EA Sports count? EA Sports UFC 5. I just really like the UFC games, to be honest. That's about it. I have UFC 2 and I have UFC 3, and me and my partner played quite a bit of them last year. You know, when you get into a franchise and you just play a shit ton of it. Can't say I'll be playing that online for this because I would get absolutely battered. In no way am I any good at the UFC games, but I do find them quite enjoyable. It's very fun to see the lineup of people you can fight and the fighters that you can play as. This currently, actually, the reason I got it now is because it's $14.99, so £15 on Amazon at the moment, and in CEX and places like Argos and things like that, it's 35. That's like a 20 quid discount, and it is a game I do want to play, and I'm really pleased this come down for that kind of discount. But the reason I wanted this one is because you can play as Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson, and that's just awesome. So yeah, UFC 5, I don't really need to say much. It's a sports game, which usually I'm not super into, but it's a UFC game, and I do really like the UFC games, and I still have UFC 2 and 3. I was going to get number 4, but I'll be honest, I don't really see any copies of it. So yeah, for 15 quid, I may as well just get the most updated one and play that. So yeah, I'm not going to unseal it right now, I don't need to, because I don't know when I'm going to play it, but yeah. So that's that. I'm really curious as to what this is. I'm assuming it's a PS5 game, because yeah, that's what I order usually. But it's from eBay, I think. I can't imagine it's from Amazon with this pack. Although I did receive a package the other day, and it was a PS5 game, but it was in this packaging. So I was just confused about that. I do have one other thing on the way from Amazon, gaming-wise, but it's not here yet, so there's no point telling you what it is. I'll do another like unboxing surprise, because it's a spoiler alert, it's another big box, and again it was £40, like my Outcast one, which was also £40, that has since gone up. I put on Instagram, I'll see if I can find the screenshot, back up to 140, but I've seen it for like different prices, including 80, so I don't know what the correct price on Amazon for that is at the moment. Even though I'm ill, I'm kind of pleased that I'm awake at least to be filming this video, because I didn't know when I was going to actually find time to do it today, with my partner being like at home and awake and stuff. So, what is this? Let's see. It is, you're finding out with me. Oh, it is from Amazon. This is an Amazon purchase. Yeah, horror game, Martha is Dead. I didn't think this was coming today, so I didn't know what it was, and it was in that. I hate when Amazon put that packaging on it, because it's like it could bash the corners and destroy it basically. But yeah, Martha is Dead. This is set, I think, in World War II. I don't really know much of the story. I read like a tiny bit. Like when it's horror games, and for the PS5 especially, but when it's horror games, I just want to get into it and like experience it for myself, and I don't really want any spoilers. I can read you the back though. Martha is Dead is a dark first-person psychological thriller set in Italy that blurs the lines between reality, superstition, and the tragedy of war. Explore the idyllic Italian countryside, take photos, play with puppets, unearth clues, unravel the mystery of Martha's death. And then it goes further into the details. I don't know if you can read it or anything. But yeah, I think it's a case of Martha dies, and then you play as her sister, and you're trying to like unearth what happened to your sister and how she died. So yeah, I've been seeing this one around for a while. This has currently come down to around 13 on Amazon, which is where I got it from, and I've never seen it that cheap. It's usually like 25 to 20 or 20 to 25 pounds. So yeah, I just decided to get it. I think this is like 20 in CEX at the moment, but I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, it's just one of those horror games that I've wanted for a long time, along with Madison, but I don't have Madison yet, so yeah, Martha is Dead. Pleased that this has come and that it's not absolutely battered. This is an Amazon package, I think, and I assumed it was a game because I'm just a madman and I just order a load of games. Don't look at my address. But I think let's just get into it. I think I know what it is, and if it's not, then I'll be surprised because I don't know what else I've ordered from Amazon. Again, no, I do generally, but if something comes and I don't know the shape, then I'll just forget what it is. But I think I know what this is. I just didn't expect it to come in the shape. Oh no, it's not what I thought it was, and I completely forgot that I ordered this. You're gonna laugh, but I saw it, and I think I was ordering for Joe. I don't know if you've ever played A Little to the Left. It's a game on console and Switch, and basically it's a puzzle game where you have to order household objects around and things like that. I'll put like a picture maybe. I'd grab the case, but I don't know where it is. I assume it's in the bedroom, and he's sleeping. But yeah, while I was ordering that, I was looking on the Switch discounts, because who doesn't love a discount? And I saw Pretty Princess Magical Garden Island. I thought that's what it was called, but I couldn't remember. And I looked at the screenshots, and it just reminded me of Animal Crossing, basically, and I absolutely love Animal Crossing. Like, I'm not even joking, it looks like an Animal Crossing game, but you play as a princess, and I'm not sexist, I'll play as a little pretty princess if I think the gameplay is fun. So yeah, again, I don't know much, but I've seen the screenshots, and it's a farming simulator, and you're in a little town, and it literally looks like Animal Crossing, so that's what it is. So I ordered it. Create the fairy tale farm of your dreams. The prosperity of your magical island depends on you. Roam the island collecting ingredients and materials to craft the goods your inhabitants need. So yeah, you play as a girl or a princess, I don't know. It does say pretty princess, so maybe you are a princess, but I don't know. You can fish, you can interact with the residents on your island. It's a farming simulator, so you farm. And yeah, I just, it looked adorable. Like I said, I'm not sexist. I'll play as a pretty princess if I want to. So yeah, I'm pleased with this, and like I said, I completely forgot that it was in there. I assumed what was in there then was Yu-Gi-Oh cards in a funky shaped package, but they've not arrived yet, so I don't know why I thought that. I just have brain rot 'cause I'm not very well, basically. Pretty princess. I only have 2 more packages left. So let's go with this. Nice try. Let's go with this one. It's not a video game, but it is video game related. While I threaten you with this knife. Yeah, I have a bunch of these. This is technically a different one. The same but a different one, and I will explain when I open it what that means. I've ordered a couple from this seller now, and I'm really pleased, because he usually sends them in a very nice way. It seems very like he's took care of his stuff. So here we go. It's a magazine, plot twist, and it has Quantum Break on the front. It's the Xbox official magazine, or Xbox the official magazine. I started collecting these when, not I started collecting when they were coming out, but I started collecting them where the title is still Xbox 360 the official magazine. I think, I'm sure it is. I've got loads, so I'll check at some point. Oh, it's got a cool Razor Wildcat on the back. Look at that. But yeah, I have like 20 or so maybe Xbox 360 official magazines with their demo discs, and this one doesn't come with a demo disc, I don't think. So I'm assuming it wasn't on the listing, because the dude has been listing them really well, and they have like everything with them and stuff. But yeah, I mean, maybe they stopped doing demo discs at this point, because this is like the Xbox One era. And I wouldn't usually collect for the Xbox One, but it had Quantum Break on the front with Shaun Ashmore, and I absolutely loved this game. It was £3 in CEX, and I thought, oh, it's probably going to be an absolute bag of but it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. It felt very Infamous inspired. I don't know whether it was, but that's what it felt like an Xbox version of Infamous, except instead of like element powers, you have time powers, because it's a time sci-fi thing. And it has Shaun Ashmore in it, and what's his name? Something Gillen, I think, from Game of Thrones, the guy who plays Littlefinger. He's the villain, the naughty man in this. Oh god, I'm really not very well. But yeah, I just saw the cover of this one, and like I said, I absolutely loved Quantum Break, so it had to be done. This is number 133. Xbox One's Quantum Leap, Mass Effect Andromeda, and the OMX Awards. Oh, and Fallout 4. You can't really see much on the side. I will try and cut out as much horrible noises as possible. Yeah, so on the front we have the, oh my god, 2015 OMX Awards. Very difficult for you to see, not gonna lie. We crown the best of the year. Did your favourite make the cut? And then on the front, the Scalebound, which I'm sure I've heard of once, but I don't know much about it. Gears of War 4, Doom, and Mirror's Edge Catalyst is there as well. So that's really cool. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed Quantum Break. Oh, we've got Rise of the Tomb Raider there as well. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, it's not a Quantum Break review, this video, but I did really enjoy it. The only part I didn't like was the final boss. I thought was just terrible. It was really, really bad, and the other people I spoke to also did not enjoy the final boss either. Let's see if I can just spit awkward. Because it was like just super awkward. Sometimes you didn't know if you were doing it right and things like that. Oh, Master Chief. And the amount of times I died on that final boss was like unbelievable. Trying to find something cool. Oh, there's a Fallout 4 in it. When that come out, God, it's crazy to think that was in 2015. If it was 2014 or 2015, 2014 seems just insane. It's like 11 years ago now. I'm not really seeing too much interesting stuff in here at the moment. Mass Effect Andromeda. I've tried Mass Effect and I'm personally not a fan. But it could have been that it didn't click with me right away, so I'm kind of tempted to get. In fact, no, I don't need it. I have the Legendary Edition because it was free on PSN once. There's 2016 Quantum Leap. So I don't know if this is for when it came out or if it's for and like it has a review in it, and because I'm not gonna read it yet, my eyes hurt. I'm tired. I'm not sure if it's from when it came out already or if it's like a preview of, oh, this game is coming. But yeah, if you haven't played Quantum Break, and I say this in every video, if you haven't played, but for real, if you haven't played Quantum Break, it's a cheap game on the Xbox One, very easily accessible. I think pretty much every CEX I've ever been in has had at least one copy of Quantum Break. It's very easy to get into. The story is great. It has Shaun Ashmore in it. What's his name? Dominic Monaghan as well. The guy who plays Merry in Lord of the Rings. Both of them play absolutely fantastic parts. And if you can get it to work, there's like live action cutscenes as well, mixed in with the other cutscenes. It's like an episodic thing. I couldn't get it to work personally, but yeah, I'm sure it's great. But yeah, it's not that long either. It's probably like 10 to 12 hours. It's just a really nice, compact experience that was just a joy to play. I really enjoyed it, and I would play it again, absolutely. Because like Infamous, I've played Infamous multiple times as well, and that's the vibe it gives. The last package is from the game collection. I'll leave a link to the game collection, although you can just type the game collection into Google and it's the first one usually. Oh, that's nice. There's the pull tab. Basically, my friend Mark, Shift Switch on Instagram, if you want to go follow his stuff, He is an amazing, absolutely incredible, don't know if he's going to see this, figure maker and painter. He 3D prints his own pieces and makes his own figures, and he paints them, and they're absolutely incredible. Very, very professional. And that's who gave me the heads up, kind of, on one of the games in here. We'll get into it, and I'll explain a little bit more. Please work, pull tab. We've done it. And then, yeah, because there's two games in here. The other one has just been floating around, basically, and it was like $9.95, I think, so I figured I'd get it while it was there for cheap. So, the first one, let's see. Ah, Mark. The first one is SnowRunner. Way back when this came out, this is the one I wanted to play. It just looks so fun. I love games where you can make deliveries and things like that, and like logistics things where if you're driving a truck and delivering things and you have to make sure everything is okay and smooth on the journey and that kind of thing. I'm really into that. And SnowRunner was the first one I saw where you could kind of do that. You go on and literally it's exactly what you see. You are you're a truck driver and you're delivering wood and probably metal and things like that in these like difficult to maneuver conditions like snow, ice. If you've ever seen Ice Road Truckers, that's exactly what it is. But the first one I ever played from, what was it? No idea. Saber, maybe? I'm not sure. Saber Interactive, possibly. First one I played was MudRunner, and I think a lot of people played MudRunner before they played SnowRunner, perhaps. Because it was weird, whenever I looked up SnowRunner, MudRunner came up, so I was like, oh, it's like a DLC where you have to have the base game and then download SnowRunner, and it's like, oh, well, now you can do the snow version of the MudRunner game. Because MudRunner is literally just the same thing, but without the snow. But no, it's its own separate game, and apparently Mark says this is easier to play than MudRunner is, because MudRunner is like really, really realistic. And me and my partner were playing it a little bit. I think we played for like an hour, and we just kept getting stuck in the mud. And you like use winches and things to get yourself out of the precarious situations. And there's like weather, and you can choose from various different trucks and things like that. Whoa. But yeah, I mean, you deliver things. It's a delivery snow simulator, essentially, to say on the back. The next generation off-road experience. SnowRunner puts you in the driver's seat of powerful vehicles as you conquer extreme open environments with the most advanced terrain simulation ever. I love snow in video games. I think we've spoken about that before. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how this one plays. Like I said, I've been wanting it for years, but I just never bought it, pretty much. And then Mark got it, and I was like, I'll check the prices. This is still £25, I think, on Amazon, and possibly other places. I don't know how much it is in CX, but I ordered it from the game collection because they had it for $14.95. A £10 discount is an absolutely fantastic price for this, I think. So yeah, SnowRunner. I'm pleased with this one, and it's been a long time coming, so I can't wait to play it. I was only ill in January. I don't know why I'm ill again. I remember it was January because I was playing Alice Madness Returns. Fantastic game, by the way. Started playing it immediately again after finishing it, because I installed it on the Xbox One, because I was like, oh, I wonder if it actually like plays better and is upscaled. It looks upscaled. I don't know whether it is, but it's a great game. If Alice Madness is on your backlog at all, we put it to the front because it's fantastic and it needs playing. So yeah, the final game and the last game from the collection, the game collection also. Let's see, is it the right way up? No. Is it bloody? Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. I can't remember who I very first saw like get this and talk about it. It's possible that I may have just seen it on the game collection, but then I saw Gaming with Mitch on Instagram. He ordered it not long back, and I think it was influenced by somebody else, because that's probably the person that I saw originally, because I saw it, I do remember, I saw this on Amazon, and I saw the cover, and I was like, I don't know that looks that much like my thing, because it's kind of, I don't know if it's based on, I'm not just going to say that, but I think it's kind of inspired by Jet Set Radio on the Xbox and possibly the PS2, I'm not sure. But yeah, I saw Gaming with Mitch get this, and then when I was just looking through the game collection for SnowRunner, I saw this come up. It was $9.95, and um, before that, I just remembered on Retro Ghetto's one of the newest vlogs that he did on a Sunday. Theo Kane was in his video talking about this video game, and I really like Theo Kane. His videos are brilliant. His channel is Slimehouse TV if you haven't seen him. Also another toy maker and figure painter and that kind of thing. He's just brilliant. He's a spot on lad. Also from Sheffield, I think. So yeah, so that in common. But yeah, he was talking about Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, and he showed some gameplay, or Callum did in his video, and it just looked really fun. It reminded me of Sunset Overdrive a little bit on the Xbox One, just with the traversal and the movement and stuff. But I think you have like a hoverboard. I'm not gonna say skateboard because I can't remember. I have brain rot right now. I'm so tired. I haven't slept very well. But yeah, you have a hoverboard. I think you can grind to get around, like in Sunset Overdrive. That was not me. It was the sofa. And you can like there's graffiti tagging and things like that. Various different mechanics in the game to make it interesting and things like that. The cover art is fantastic. Very happy with that. Looks beautiful. It says 1 second. 1 second per second of highly advanced funk style. I thought honestly that it would say a little more than that, but it doesn't. That's the back. But yeah, you play as this dude on the front, the funky looking dude, and the music in this sounded really good as well, so I'm excited to just like, you know when you go on Tony Hawk and part of the experience, and the thing I remember most is the music. That's kind of what this gives me. The only Tony Hawk game we have on PS5 so far is the remake of is it Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2? I don't remember, but I got it when it came out because I ordered it digitally on release, and it's a great game. If you haven't played that, go get it. I want to get it on the PS5 physically because it really is a fantastic game. But yeah, any more games on the PS5 or the PlayStation with that kind of vibe, I'm into. So yeah, Bomber Cyberpunk is the last one in the video. We're done. That's it. I didn't want to make this video mega long just because the last one was really long, and obviously I'm not very well, so I need to rest because I'm so tired. So yeah, those are the games that can you see the Switch game, the poor Switch game? There we go. Those are the games that we've just talked about. I don't know why I'm showing you. It's not like you have brain rot and you would forget immediately. But yeah, I'm really happy with these. The only thing I'm waiting on now is my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Yes, these are the games. Thanks for watching my video. I really do appreciate it. At least it wasn't clickbait. I did actually unseal the game, so that's nice. I'm really looking forward to sticking it in and trying it as well. I can't wait to play it. I've been eyeing it up on eBay for so long, and I finally was like, screw it, I'm gonna order it and make a video out of it, unsealing it after 22 years, blah blah. But yeah, I thought I'd make a few pickups in here as well, just to make it a bit longer and a bit more interesting. So yeah, those are my pickups. This has been my video for Sunday. Thanks for joining me, I really do appreciate it, and I hope you stuck around even though I'm ill. I'm sorry, I didn't expect to be ill again this soon. It's crazy, I've never been ill 2 months in a row, that's insane. So yeah, leave a like and a comment if you fancy, subscribe because I have 72 now and that's nice, and yeah, just have a really great Sunday, and I hope you have a really good week too. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.